Hello, hello. Hello, beauties. Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to Harmony in the Home. Oh, I love dancing with you ladies. Oh my gosh, they're just like, it's so sweet and gentle and harmonious. And it lights us up so much. Aliyah, I love watching you dance. It's like, there's just so much joy in your movement and every part of your body.
I love dancing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again. We are here to assist you to create harmony in your home, harmony in your relationships, harmony in your families. We know it's not easy to do, so we try to make it as fun and as easy as possible by sharing some tools, communication tools from Sage University, some stories of our own experiences, and hopefully to spread some love and some harmony into your relationships and into your homes. So today we wanted to share a little bit of stories about family dynamics, family systems, and family dynamics, because it has an effect. Okay, lightly said. You know, the couples, they get married, they get together, or even in the relationship, this applies to everybody. And then let's say maybe you come from different cultures, or maybe you're the same culture, and then you have your parents and your grandparents and your children and your cousins and aunts, and everybody has an opinion about how your relationship should be. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes.
And it's so complex, and sometimes we see what's going on, sometimes we don't see. So we're going to share some stories to kind of show you a little bit, kind of expand, right, on the details of how you can notice the dynamics in your family, and where you want to take your relationship next. Yeah. Yeah. So, ladies, you got I know you got a great story, and then you have a new client, right? So maybe if one of you can share what came up.
Yeah, so I can share.
Yes.
We are, there's this man, he's been married for about 5-6 years, had a great harmony with his woman. Came into a relationship with his son and daughter, and she came into a relationship with her 2 daughters and a son, and all of these are on her side grown children. And so they decided to buy a house about a year ago, and they buy a house, and at that point they allow the middle daughter to move in. She moves in with her boyfriend. Then the boyfriend invites his mom to move in with the dog.
With dog.
The youngest daughter moves into the house, and then you have the son from his side living in the house. So it's, first of all, it's a lot of energies in one home. So there's no more family, right? It's like a big mix of different
Like a classroom, you know?
right? Like a classroom. So the way Ideally, right? Ideally, you want to have a husband and wife and the children. And then when the children move out, then it's just a husband and wife. That's the union. Anytime there's somebody else from the outside, that's already like, scooched to the side. So in this family, unfortunately, the husband and wife ended up getting a divorce, and everybody's moving out of the house. Everybody already moved out of the house. And so what we noticed is that, what we know is every house has only one queen bee.
Yeah.
And when there's more than one woman in the house, the second woman has to take a second place. There can't be two queen bees in the house. So in that situation, what we observed is that the middle daughter became queen bee and replaced the mom. And subconsciously, like, she is destroying the family of her mom. And unfortunately, that happens everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as there's anybody else moving into the house, into the space of the family, that's already a disbalance. And then, earlier in the Russian one, I shared also that as we were talking about it, and we chose the background of the ocean, that families are like oceans. When you look at it from the top, it's just like one flat surface kind of ish. But then you look underneath it, and there's sand, there's corals, there's sharks, there's fish, turtles, all sorts of things underneath. And in order to look deep down, first you need the glasses, right? The goggles, so you can see clearly, and you gotta go through it. So that's, yes.
Yeah, and then the goggles is just like to look at the corals, at the beautiful stuff. And then if you really want to go deep, right, you need like the scuba diving gear and you
Right.
need training, right? How to get there. You need tools, right? And you need to practice. You go with the instructor and you practice first, so that, and you need a partner, and then so you don't, suffocate down there. That's family systems.
That's family systems for you.
Yeah. Wow. What a story.
Yeah. So, and it's interesting because it happens everywhere. If in our culture where we grow up, there's in our culture we lose people, and we like this, we walk away.
Yeah,
Excuse me, I started to disappear, like
yes, yeah, I saw that.
like,
I said, what's going on?
yeah, I just
That's what it is. In our culture, we lose people.
I'm like,
And I'm like, I lost my train of thought right there. That was very so I was like, all right. Yeah. So where I grew up, we had everybody living together. We were growing up. My grandma was there. My grandpa was there. Our neighbors across the street, they had like 15 people living in one house. But then there's like not much of a choice. And here, what's fascinating to me is that the parents that will move in, or the children, adult children that move in with their parents, don't really understand how much they're impacting the dynamic of the husband and wife, or even not necessarily moving in, but helping with advice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, let me help you. Or
Yeah.
helping financially. Oh, you guys are in trouble, let me help you out. Versus allowing the couple to figure it out, because everything that the couple is going through is a learning moment. It's just another step in their life, in their development into something beautiful. And anytime somebody interferes, out of good intentions, right?
Yeah.
Doing good, helping
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
How do you say it in Russian? In Russian we say "Причини добро." I don't know how to say it in
Yeah,
English.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Причини добро, yes.
That happens everywhere.
And Gazala, what about you? I'm curious what you noticed with this family that you ladies now with this new client. You're the family specialist here.
We noticed a lot of stuff because um, what I noticed, first of all, I noticed that he really loves this woman because the guy, when he met only for 5 6 years ago, and he actually did a lot of things. He helped a lot her kids to grow up like their son. Yes, he just found the job for him. He just showed him how it should be, and he really got his job, and now he's living his life. So he's happy. Then everything what she needs, even like moving in, he invite he invites their whole her family move in that house. He didn't realize what he did because it's just everything, all pressure was on him, and the people just came and just used to, like, it's like just take it granted, and they just like in the hotel. He's doing everything. He's paying the mortgage. He's doing all that stuff, and that's what I like. Aliyah, she said, what happened when her daughter, she moves in, everything start changing, right? Like that they start making, having the problem between each other. They start fighting, they start yelling, and both of them, they didn't even realize what happened. So that's the very sad to see that, because they already in process of divorcing, and it's how it will be helpful if he will knew what's going on, and like communication tools, like what we learn in Sage University, like communication tools, how to see what's going on in the family dynamic, like what's going on, what we can change, what we should not do, what should do. That's so powerful. But at least, because when we ask him like, what do you really want, he said, I just want forgiveness, because I feel guilty because this woman feeling so much pain because of me. I said, okay, there's nothing to forgive, because you were just great man, and I give him appreciation and said, you did so much. And actually he's thinking, he's like hoping it's everything will set up and she will come back. I see that they are so happy family. And also what I saw that what happened, because her daughter was not happy with his man, because he's like, I don't know, he's not working, he's not the same man as her mother had, the man. So that's like, okay, let me destroy this happiness, even if it's daughter and mother, and so she can be in the same place like she is. So that is so complex, like you said. It's even sometimes you just seeing like what's going on, because there's two people, they love each other, and if there will be just two of them and a little boy, right, his boy, the son, because he's still teenager, it will be so perfect, and there has so much fun. Let's see, maybe something
Can
will
he
happen.
like take her and the little boy and just like run away somewhere? It seems like they're at the triad, and let everybody else be in the house. Leave him, give him the house, give him everything. Take your loved one, the girl, take the little boy, and just go build a life somewhere else.
Isn't that fascinating? Sometimes it's, we're laughing at this, but sometimes that's really the decision. But then we are so bound to everything else that holds us. How can I leave the house? How can I leave my job? This is the state that I belong to. My friends are here. My car is here. So
that's why he's so lucky that he has you. That when he's thinking these silly things, you could shake him exactly and say, wake up. Who do you love? What do you want? You want your girl? Go get her. Come on, you can do it. Get your son, get your girl, get out. He'll do it. He'll do it.
He'll do it, yeah.
He'll do it. And if she says no, I don't know, steal her. She'll like it later.
All the children.
Exactly. That's what she wants. Man,
he will not recognize his life after like 10 weeks or 3 months. He will not.
Yes. With you girls in his life, It's gonna get all the goodies.
It's so interesting because as we're talking about this, I'm realizing something. What do women really want?
That's a really good question.
And I'm
Don't
thinking,
ask that question.
for this particular,
We
right?
don't know.
We talked about that today. For this particular situation, maybe something that she wants is like for him to actually do that. She feels
Yeah.
the pressure of, her kids being there and stuff, and she just wants him to just stand up and say, you know what? I am going to protect you whether you like it or not. I'm going to kick out your family. I'm going to kick out my family, and it's just going to be you, me, and our son.
Yeah.
And you've got nothing to say about that. And then bam. And the woman is going to be like, what?
Yeah, but kicking them out, that's like a little bit like it's
Not kicking them
too
out.
much work,
Better
Better to
these
stay-
are adult people.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess
There's
it
so many
lights
options.
him up. You're right. You're right. That's whatever he wants. Yeah. And she is whatever the woman wants.
There you go.
Yeah. If she wants that house, of course, then the way to protect it and light her up is to kick everybody out, of course. you know. But maybe she just wants everything different and new and just forget about that place and start fresh. And he can create that too.
The main thing you say, I bought this house for her because she wanted that big one, but I don't need that big house. That's why I want to sell.
Yeah.
Because for men, they don't care about the big house. They can live in the box.
Yeah.
So they don't need that much. And they say, I bought this house for her. I wanted to make her happy. But then what happens, right? It's just like, probably maybe they should sell the house. And then what happens is we'll bring it back.
because so sorry to interrupt, just because with the women, because we don't know what we want and we say, oh, I want a house. Then you get a house and it's like, that's not it. Now that I have this house, I don't want it. So, it's like, yes, she wanted the house, he bought it. Now she's like, not want this house. Then just get rid of it,
Because if they will not have that big house, they will not come and live with them because there's no space. But now she created the big house, so now she has to be nice. He has to be nice and bring them in, and now they have a problem. So that's what happened. It's so interesting. It's a lot of things
when
going
you listen
on
to
there.
a woman. you gotta read the woman. You gotta read her lights. Don't listen to her words. Listen to her tones. Read her brightness and the lightness. She might say, I don't want a house, and then she'll be like, I want a house. Or she'll say, I really want to live on the island somewhere. And then she gets brighter.
Yes, I do, Polina.
Yes, I do. So there you go. Now we have Aaliyah's dream. She lights up.
Yes, that's it.
I know the
So
island
simple.
too. It's one of the two.
Okay.
It's either the Palma de Mallorca or Cyprus. Both are in the Mediterranean.
Okay. Okay. There's some curiosity. Well, some exploring to do, huh?
Okay, so Mediterranean works. Maybe the islands don't work. How about South France?
Okay. More lights.
Much more lights.
And I'll take my yacht to the islands anytime I want.
Yes. Lots of lights there.
So this is how you have to read the woman. That's very
Yes. Now, how do we could just see, like, how do we see that she lights up? What does that even mean? Like, people are watching us. Like, let's just break it down.
well, what's going on with you?
I don't know
You're
what's
just
going on. I have no idea. I am an illusion. I don't exist.
Disappearing.
I have no idea. Virtual reality. I'm in the game today.
That's too funny.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, because
I just really love this story what you shared in the Russian version. Remember about your family? It was so amazing. Can you share that?
yeah,
Just like,
yeah.
like I'm taking over and said, can you share that, please?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not even moving. I don't know what it means. I'm glad I can entertain you, ladies. It's like, uh-oh, it's
That's
coming.
the first time happens that.
Mm.
You're like
Okay.
a
Oh my God, it's
mystic.
like disappearing, it's weird. Maybe I shouldn't share this story. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing that story.
I don't think this story wants to be shared.
Exactly.
If you speak Russian, you can go on the Russian Gazelle
And
show,
just listen.
and you can listen to the story.
Okay,
in
maybe
Russian
next time when
language.
you have light.
Yeah, maybe next time, so I don't disappear. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. But what I really just want a few more minutes just to cover one more thing that we spoke about earlier, that yes, now we're talking to the couples, right? We're talking to the man and the woman, the relationship people. But if we had, I know, right? It's like this. Yeah. If we would have like a message to say, or maybe some direction to give to the people that are imposing themselves on to the family. It could be the family, it could be the parents, it could be the sister or the daughter or the cousins or whoever is giving advice to the family. What is going on? Come on. Am I really disappearing?
What?
Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Just like
Sorry.
if
No,
somebody
it's good.
give
It's all
advice,
good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. So what would you say to them? Like, what kind of coaching can you do, or suggestion, recommendation, direction? Not everybody will hear it, but what if somebody will? Hmm. Today,
I'm like,
did
I was like,
I scare you with that question?
yes. What do you think, Paulina?
Well, all I can say is this.
Yes.
Imagine an airplane,
Yeah.
and there's a pilot and there's a co-pilot. Cold pilot, not cold pilot, but co-pilot.
It's cool.
Imagine there's an airplane and
Yeah.
there's a pilot and a co-pilot, and then everybody else has their place. And imagine, a passenger, another pilot that finished his route, that's traveling, on vacation, coming into the cockpit and saying, "Let me tell you how to fly this plane. I've been doing this much longer. I'm a retired or almost retired pilot, and I'm about to, retire, but I know a lot more. So let me tell you how to fly over to Honolulu."
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
happened?
A disturbance, a big
It's a
disturbance.
disturbance.
Yeah.
It's a disturbance. They already know what they're doing. And let's say not only he's doing that, let's say, imagine he starts pressing buttons. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. Like, oh, wait, let's do it. That's all I have to say.
I love
You will
that.
never reach your destination. That's what happens.
Yes, yes. You will crash in the middle. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, bye,
I don't know what's going on. What is happening?
Okay, Paulina, I think we have to say goodnight
Yeah.
to you.
Okay, everybody, there you go. Just to disappear,
Somewhere.
Stay in harmony. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for your stories, for your, coaching, your genuine sharing, and we will see each other next time. Like, hold on.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.